My mission is simple, to get you to the closing. Hey, I'm Kuflick. Welcome to KuflickABC.com. Welcome to your closing. With years of experience representing both buyers and sellers of Florida real estate and as a certified buyer agent expert, I'm here to level the playing field for all investors. My goal is to not only guide you, but to help you negotiate the best property, floor plan, price, and deal for you. There's always a good deal somewhere, and I promise to help you find it and close it. So pick up the phone and call or text me at 631-532-9189. Your closing starts now. Today we're with Julie Nelson, sales associate of the Palm Beach residences being built right here on the Intracoastal in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. Thanks for having us, Julie.
Thank you so much for coming here and visiting us. So what's special about the Ritz-Carlton residences in Palm Beach Garden is we are the only property that's going to be on 14 acres. You're never going to have this kind of experience again because, again, 14 acres assembled anywhere is almost impossible, but especially along the Intercoastal. We're 1,040 feet of intercoastal waterway, wow. So that's pretty incredible. It's taken about 15 years to assemble all of this. So all of the residences do have intercoastal views. We're the estate collection, so we're 3, 4, and 5 bedroom residences. Our price tag, we're starting at $4.5 million, and we do go up to $10.4 million. So for anyone who's looking for a home in the sky, this is going to be it. This is not little, you don't feel like you're in a condo, you feel like you're in a home. So that's really what makes it so special. Our balconies are 12 and 14 feet deep, so very usable balconies.
Yeah.
We're also mid-rise, so that's also what makes us so special. So we also have 20,000 square feet of amenities, so that's a very amenitized building. We have pickleball, dog park, dog spa. We have dining inside that will be, sort of just for the residents only. It's not going to be for outside people. We also have guest suites, which is very unusual. We have cabanas, and we have 2 left for sale. Those would be $1 million each.
How many were there?
Originally we had 6 for sale. There are 12 in total. So we do have day cabanas.
Oh, so you went from 6 to 12?
No, we have 12 cabanas total. We have 6 that are for sale and 6 that are day cabanas.
Day cabanas.
Yeah, so you'd just be able to use those by the day. We do also have, the pool is 95 long. We do have a swimmer's lane in that.
I would imagine 95 feet long.
Yeah, so we do have some swimmers here. So we're very lucky to be, involved with this development. It's a very exciting development to be a part of. Completion is going to be the first quarter of next year, so just a little bit more than a year out. We've topped off on our buildings, so you can really see what's happened here as far as, last year when everybody left for season, there was nothing there. It was just, compacted ground, and now we're 3 stories and we're all topped off on all 3 buildings.
Oh, great.
So we do have our own designated lane here off of Ellis and Wilson. You would come into your guard gate here. We have valet park and concierge service here. If you wanted to self-park, you could enter the garage over here. Again, as I spoke about the dog park, that's located here. Pickleball is here. The dog spa is located in the garage. All of our residences are going to be floor-throughs, meaning they're going front to back. Your main living area and owner's suite would be out this direction. We also have barbecue areas located here and another barbecue area over here behind the cabanas. We are one of the few residences going up that does have our own marina. This is private to us. Yeah, we're 29 slip marina. We also have a day dock here, so if you wanted to have a captain come pick you up, he would pick you up right here. So that's one of the few things that's very unusual.
What's the maximum size boat that can be put?
We can actually take up to 75 feet, so that's a very large boat. We have from 45, 60, and 75. And we've also made arrangements. There is a new facility going in across the way from us that they will deliver the boats here. That's going to be a hurricane impact building, and that we've already reserved 15 spots over there.
Beautiful, great.
So we're very, very excited. We also do have, if you can see here, we've got the putting green, which is a great little area to come out to get from this area down. We do have a glass elevator over here, or you could also take the stairs. So it's just an incredible project to be a part of. We have the harbor master over here, and then this road is private just to this project. There's no outside people that will be driving around.
So you have your own harbor master?
We have our own harbor master, yep. It's pretty exciting, isn't it? I just want to point out our windows. They're over here, so you can see that 10-foot ceiling So this window is a hurricane impact window. It's a triple pane window. This is a cross section of the window here. It's triple pane and it does have a gap layer to deal with the condensation. Just feel that.
That's a pretty good paperweight.
That's a pretty serious window, isn't it?
Yes.
So besides being hurricane impact proof, it is also for sound.
Right.
So, and it also keeps the condensation on the outside.
Right, because some buildings here in Florida have had that issue.
Yes. So the HOA is $1.40 per interior square foot. And if you compare that to many other new buildings that are being built, it's very reasonable.
It's very reasonable.
We really tried to be conscientious. So we didn't staff, for instance, our spa. Instead, you would just reserve it and the concierge would call a masseur and bring someone over.
And that price includes all the amenities?
It includes all the amenities. It includes everything. It includes your building insurance, which is a big deal in Florida.
Yeah.
It's going to include your reserves. It includes everything except for your electric. So that's the one bill that you would get. So that $1.40 really, we really tried to keep it conservative. So we know that people really want to, get a lot for their money, and this is going to be the best way to do it. So in total, we have 6 guest suites. We have these 2 here that would be staying with the HOA. These 4 are for sale. This one's already sold. You're coming into your lobby here. It's a double height lobby. You have your concierge desk there. The concierge is really there to take care of everything for you. They can do reservations. They can book anything for you. If you're traveling and you want them to stock the fridge, they'll do that. You have your coffee area here. Business center is here. Fitness center is here. Yoga studio, weight room, wellness center with couples massage area. Mailboxes are in the lobby over here. Lighthouse lounge. Then you go downstairs to the members club. That's all 106 owners here. There is no hotel component, so you don't have to deal with anybody outside. These lounge, pool bar, and all of this would be serviced by this 600 square foot kitchen. They'll probably run it as a grill room, so sort of soup, salad, sandwiches, things like that. Mostly in season. We don't have the exact hours that they would run that, but probably 11 to 7 or something like that.
Service inside and out?
Mm-hmm. And in season, probably only. Out of season, I don't imagine them running it. And then let's go ahead and just look at some of these gorgeous renderings that we have. So that's where your concierge is going to be located. And as you can see the coffee area over there on the right-hand side. And then this is just a very busy part of the intercoastal, so there's lots of boats and activity to watch. It's fun because you have some of the yachts that go by, and then you have some, very little fishing boats that also go by.
Sure.
So it's just very active. This, I think, would be one of the nicest gyms to work out in. This is the app, so if you wanted to work out with your trainer here, you could. And then we go into the Lighthouse Lounge. This is just one of the really beautiful rooms that Christian Pinot has done for us. Over here is going to be your couples massage area. Then this takes you down to what we call that members club. So Christian Pinot, who I mentioned earlier, is our interior decorator of our public rooms, and his inspiration here was the yacht with the teak and the blues. He really has done a lot for many of the brands, and of course the Ritz-Carlton being the most elevated of those brands. And again, here you look at all of the rooms. They do open up. So if you wanted to have a party in one of these rooms, you could. If you wanted to have a small, intimate party, you would just reserve one of those rooms. We do also have billiards and another bar area, and then a children's playroom. And then we also do have interior garages. These are going to be for sale for $750,000 and $950,000. So you're going to get 2 assigned parking spots with every residence. If you wanted to purchase a garage, you would purchase a garage, and that would give you the 4 spots.
Your parking is exterior or interior?
It's interior. It's underneath. We have 2 stories of parking. It's underneath all 3 buildings. So I'll just kind of step now into the team. Dan Catafumo is the developer. Spina O'Rourke is our architect. Seawood is our builders, and Sirius is Christian Pinot that I've already spoken about.
Julie, can you tell me a little bit about the developer and as well the Ritz-Carlton brand? Why it's so important?
Certainly. So Dan has been in business for 46 years. He's done 75 million square feet, over $9 billion worth of real estate. So these are just some of the projects that he's done along the way. So a mix of commercial, residential, City Hall, Port of Palm Beach. So you can see he really has quite a large portfolio.
Julie, can you tell us about the deposit structure?
Yeah, so it's going to be 10% when you sign and 25% 15 days after signing. The 65 would be due at closing.
Julie, are there any rent restrictions?
There are, and it's a good policy to have. It's one time per calendar year for a minimum of 6 months. So there's no Airbnbs, there's no 1 month rentals here. Most of my clients are planning on living here full time, or they're planning on, they're not going to be renting it. This will be.
Right. I would expect that.
So what I like about this location here is you can see you have 6 restaurants that are really within 2 blocks of this property. So it's a very special property because I don't know any other property that has that many restaurants that are that close. You also have Little Lake Worth right here, Lost Trees located over here. This is going to be MacArthur State Park, and then down to Singer Island over there. Also, this property has gorgeous sunsets. Right here, you're going to be at 30 feet. The pool's going to be at 15 feet, and the road that we spoke about earlier is at 9 feet. So when you're sitting at the pool, you're not going to look at any cars driving by. So everything's really been thought of here. Again, just sitting out in your pool, looking at the boats going by. So it just kind of gives you an idea of all the different residences that we have. So I do also, it just gives you a slight idea of what the sunsets are really going to be like. I do want to show our residences. I want to show a G residence. So this is one of my residences that I have. So as you can see, I have 4 G residences in the east building. So these are going to have east-west sunset, sunrise. It's a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3340 square feet, 559 on the exterior. What I love about these residences is all the buildings are the same. These would be your elevator banks right there. You're going to have your semi-private elevator. When you press it, it doesn't stop and pick up anybody else. It's always going to be private to you. You also have a service elevator in there, which is a big deal. You're not going to have to wait for somebody who's moving in or getting something delivered. So you're coming off of your semi-private elevator into your private lobby. This is just for you. You decorate this how you want. You have your big 5-foot door into your foyer, office, den area over here. We have walk-in pantries. We have walk-in laundry rooms. Over here, this would be your owner's suite. You have large walk-in closets. This is your view corridor out this direction. This is facing west to the intercoastal. And then you have a nice lounge area here with a bar area. I've had a couple of clients that are interested in putting their pianos there, or having another seating area. Your kitchen is over here. You have a 4-stool kitchen. Dining area is over here. Back bedrooms would be facing east with a balcony. Nice large laundry room. So what I like especially here, this is a 41 length span. So it's 14 by 41. So when you think about that, that's like a double wide townhouse in New York. Those are usually about $50 million. So this is quite a steal at $4.5 million. And that's going to be starting on the 2nd floor. It goes up $100,000 every floor.
You can have a nice big party right there.
Yeah, you sure could. So I'll just go into a couple of our renderings that we have on these residences. So this would be your lobby. You have your 5-foot door that takes you in. And then you have these gorgeous, gorgeous water views. So we do have a 2-pallet kitchen. We have a warm pallet and a cool pallet. And then again, this is your owner's suite bathroom with your Italian porcelain accent wall. Can't get more gorgeous than this.
Beautiful.
And then this is an example of how we would do our interior den area. And then I do want to show you another one of our residences that we have. This would be a residence. This is an A residence. This is going to be a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 4575 square foot. So
Huge.
You can see we have very large floor
Huge.
Yeah, so you're coming, same thing with the elevators. You're coming in off your semi-private elevator into your lobby, into your foyer. Large laundry, large pantry. This is your view corridor out here. So all of this is intercoastal. This one has another balcony area over here, another lounge area. This is a 5-seater stool. And then you have your back bedrooms over here.
With another balcony, I see.
With more balconies, yep. So this one's going to start at 8.5 on the 1st floor, and it's going to go up $200,000 per floor. We have very limited penthouses left. Really, everything is just, everybody's coming along and picking everything up. Right now, the owners are still doing selections, but selections really will be finished within the next, say, 2 weeks. And after that, the developer will decide which residents if it gets a cool palette or a warm palette. So it is a good time to make sure that they're calling you to come down here and get in.
Let's make sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly where are we located in Palm Beach Gardens at the Intercoastal?
Yeah, so right now you're here at the sales gallery. This is going to be where the Ritz-Carlton residences are going to be. So you have those 6 restaurants I was talking about that are located just within 2 blocks of the area. You also have Doris's. It's going to be about 18 minutes drive down to Palm Beach, which Palm Beach has all the New York restaurants. I personally like living up here better than Palm Beach. Palm Beach is an island, so it gets a little small.
I have one of my favorite restaurants up here.
Yeah, we have a lot of great restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you have Lost Tree up here. Juno Beach is considered one of the nicest beaches in Florida. Then if you want to go up to Jupiter, that's another great place to go.
Dog-friendly beach up there.
Dog-friendly, yeah. Mm-hmm. Jupiter is also, Palm Beach Gardens and Jupiter are known for golfing. It's golf capital of the world.
And boating.
Yeah, so you can also, what's nice with Palm Beach Gardens is you're halfway in between Palm Beach and halfway in between Jupiter.
And you have all the shopping here.
And then
downtown
you
at
have
the Gardens Mall.
Mm-hmm. All the shopping here is going to be almost the same as what you get on Worth Avenue. So, and then we of course have all of the golf clubs. So you really have kind of a very complete lifestyle here.
And we're not as crowded as down in Broward or Dade County.
Exactly. Those are very crowded. The traffic here is very, they're very conscientious about not overbuilding here. So we're maxed out at 6 and 7 stories. If you go down to many of the other areas, they have towers everywhere and they don't care about the traffic. They're just looking to get more property tax.
Can you tell us a little bit about the kitchen and bath?
I certainly can. Let's start over here. So here we have the Sub-Zero wine cooler, double oven Wolf. Then your cove is going to be your water line for your dishwasher. We also have 5-burner gas. That's going to be a Wolf also. Wolf microwave is over here. And then here's going to be your Sub-Zero. You're going to have 2 fridges up above, 4 freezer doors down below. Our islands are extra wide, which makes a huge difference. So besides the white, we also have one over here, which is a little bit of a feather to it. So you can see here with a little bit of a feather. And then if we go in here to our bathroom, it's complete the way you see it. You have your porcelain accent wall bookends. And then of course over here you have your countertops.
And the countertops made out of what?
Quartz. You have your nice soaking tub here, and then over there you would also have your shower. It's a very large shower. It does have a bench in it.
You're ready.
Julie, where are most of your buyers coming from to purchasing right here at the Ritz-Carlton Residences in Palm Beach Gardens?
Well, Russ, they're coming actually, a lot of them from New York, Long Island. We really are getting quite a few that already live in the community that are from New York, that are looking to have a lock and leave situation instead of a home.
Right.
So we're seeing a lot of East Coast people. So if you're in Long Island or in Florida, please just call Ross. He'll be able to set up an appointment with you, and he'll meet you here, or he'll organize an appointment for you.
Definitely. Well, that's Julie Nelson, sales executive at the Ritz-Carlton Palm Beach Gardens. That will be done within a year or so, correct?
They're done at end of first quarter next year, so we're going to be the first building delivering. So we're very excited about that.
Julie, I want to thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Great information. You're excellent.
Thank you so much for coming here.
You're welcome. Thank you. If you're ready to lock in your pre-construction pricing before it goes up and obtain the perfect unit for you with the best view, give me a call at 631-532-9189 or text me at 631-532-9189.